Good morning, student. Today we are going to discuss about the organic chemistry. That is the organic compound containing the nitrogen atom. That the nitrogen atom exists the four salt. Those are first one is the primary amines or amines. Second one is the cyanide, alkyl cyanides, alkyl isocyanides. Next one is the diazonium salt. That is the previously discussed about the organic compound containing the nitrogen atom. Those nitrogen atom exist the four salts. Those are first one primary amines. That is also known as a alkyl amines or aryl amines. Alkyl amines or aryl amines. Second one is the alkyl cyanides. And the third one is the alkyl isocyanides. And the fourth one is the diazonium salt. That is the nitrogen atom consists the organic compounds like that the four salt of primary amines or alkyl amines or aryl amines. Second one is the alkyl cyanides. Third one alkyl isocyanides. And fourth one diazonium salt. But today discuss about the preparation of amines. Preparation of amines. Chemistry second year English medium. Today we are going to discuss about the primary amines. Primary amines or amines. Here is the amine general formula NH2. NH2 also known as a primary amine. NH2 also known as a primary amine or amine. Here is the first one is the preparation of amine. Preparation of amine. The first one reduction of the nitro compound. Reduction of nitro compound. What is the meaning of the reduction? Here is the addition of hydrogen atom and removal of oxygen atom. Addition of hydrogen atom and removal of oxygen atom. That is also called as a reduction. That is the reduction of nitro compound. Reduction of nitro compound. The nitro, that is also known as a NO2 is also known as a nitro compound. The nitro compound bonding with the benzene group, that is also known as a aryl group. So here is the nitro compound or nitrobenzene. Nitro compound or nitrobenzene. Here is the nitro compound can be reduced in the presence of hydrogen gas or finally divided the lithium or platinum or palladium catalyst in the presence of the ethanol. Then nitro compound reduced with the aniline. That is also known as a primary amine. That is also known as a primary amine. Here is the aryl group or alkyl group. A NH2 group, function group bonding with the aryl group. Aryl also known as a benzene group. The benzene bonding with the NH2. That is also known as a aniline compound. That is known as aniline compound. Here is the nitro compound or nitrobenzene treating with the hydrogen gas. Treating with the hydrogen gas is finally divided with the lithium or platinum or palladium catalyst in the presence of ethanol. Then nitro compound reduced to aniline or amine. That is also known as a primary amine. Here is the primary amine also called as a aniline or aryl group. Aryl group of primary amine. That is the first preparation of reduction of nitro compound. Reduction of nitro compound. Here is the NO2 also known as a function group also known as a nitro. Here is the NO2 bonding with the benzene group. That is also called as a nitrobenzene. Here is the nitrobenzene treating with the hydrogen gas in the finally divided with the lithium or platinum or palladium catalyst in the presence of the ethanol. Then nitro compound reduced to the aryl group of amine. That is also known as a primary amine. Primary amine. Next, second one, the nitro compound. Here is the nitro compound reduced. Here is the nitro compound treating with the metal in the presence of acidic medium. That is also known as the stannal plus hydrochloric acid. It is also known as the acidic medium. then the nitro compound finally reduced with the primary amine. It is also called as a aniline. It is also called as aniline. Those two reactions also called as a reduction of nitro compound. Reduction of nitro compound. The NO2 also known as a nitro. The function group of NO2. The NO2 function group bonding with the benzene. Then it is also called as a nitrobenzene or nitro compound. In this two reaction, the nitro compound reduced to is the finally primary amine. That is also known as a aniline or aryl amine. Aryl amine. Here is the first reaction. The nitrobenzene treating with the hydrogen gas in the presence of the lithium or platinum or palladium catalyst, or finally divided with the lithium or palladium catalyst in the presence of ethanol, then form of primary amine. Primary amine, that is also called as a reduction of the nitro compound. Reduction of nitro compound. And the second one, the preparation of the ammonolysis of alkyl halides. Ammonolysis of alkyl halides are also known as a alkyl. Here is the R means that the alkyl group. X also known as a alkyl halide. Alkyl halide. X is indicated also called as a 7th A group elements. 7th A group elements also called as a halogens or halides. Here is the ammonolysis of alkyl halide. Ammonolysis of alkyl halide. What is the meaning of the ammonolysis? Here is the ammonolysis of alkyl halide. The process of cleavage. The process of cleavage of the carbon and a halogen. That is also known as a R bond X. The process of the cleaving. Here is the cleavage of R is equal to any CH3. Here is the CH3 bonding halogen. Here is the cleavage of the carbon and halogen bond. That is also known as a alkyl. Alkyl benzene halide or benzyl halides. Alkyl or benzyl halides by the nucleophilic ammonia molecule is known as a ammonolysis. Is known as a ammonolysis. Here is the ammonolysis of the alkyl halides. Ammonolysis of alkyl halide. What is the meaning of ammonolysis? Here the process of the cleaving of the alkyl or carbon halogen bond. Carbon halogen bond. The cleaving of the carbon bond halogen. The cleaving of the carbon bond halogen bonds in the alkyl or benzyl halides. Alkyl halides are benzyl halides by the nucleophilic NH3 molecule is also known as a ammonolysis. Is also known as ammonolysis. Ammonolysis means that the cleavage of the carbon bond halogen bond in alkyl halides or benzyl halides in the presence of nucleophile. In the presence of nucleophile, NH3 act as a nucleophile. Here is the NH3 exists as the one lone pair electron. So it is also called as nucleophile. Here is the nucleophile is also known as a ammonolysis. Nucleophile also known as ammonolysis. Here is the primary amine. Primary amine. Primary amine is obtained by the reaction. Yet the primary amine also known as obtained by this reaction which further react with the alkyl halides. Further react with the alkyl halide to give secondary amine and tertiary amines and quaternary ammonium salt. Quaternary ammonium salt. That is also known as a ammonolysis of alkyl halides. Okay, here is the ammonolysis of alkyl halide. There are ammonolysis means that the cleaving of the carbon bond halogen atom. Cleaving of the carbon bond halogen atom, that is also known as R bond X. R is equal to NCH3. Here is the cleaving of carbon atom and halogen bond in alkyl halides or benzyl halides in the presence of nucleophile of NH3. Nucleophile of NH3. It is also known as the ammonolysis. It is also known as ammonolysis. Then primary amine is obtained by this reaction. Here is the ammonolysis reaction. Here is the forming of the primary amine, which further react with the alkyl halides to give a secondary amine and tertiary amines and quaternary ammonium salt. Quaternary ammonium salt. Quater means that the 4. That is also known as a ammonium salt. Here is the NH3. Here is the bonding of NH3. Here is the NH3. That is also known as a nucleophile or ammonia molecule. Exists the one lone pair. Here is the ammonia or nucleophile treating with the alkyl halides. Treating with the alkyl halide. Here is the NH3 exists the one lone pair. Then the one lone pair react with the carbon atom. Then cleaving of the R bond X. That is the forming of substituted ammonium salt. Substituted ammonium salt. Here is the ammonia. That is also known as a nucleophile. The nucleophile treating of alkyl halide. R means that the alkyl, X means that the halides. Nucleophile treating or reduced. Here is the ammonia treating with the alkyl halide, then form of substituted ammonium salt. Substituted ammonium salt. That is also known as a ammonolysis of alkyl halides. Then in this reaction, primary amine. Primary amines means that the NH2 bonding with the only one alkyl group. Only one alkyl group, that is also known as a primary amine. Here is the displacement of one hydrogen atom by the one alkyl group. That is also known as a primary amine. Primary amine. R bond NH2, it is also known as a primary amine. R also known as a alkyl group. NH2 also known as a amine. Here is the primary amine. React with the alkyl halide. In this reaction, removal of hydrogen halide. Removal of hydrogen halide, then form of the secondary amine. Here is the R. Next one is the R2 bond. Here is the removal of one hydrogen atom and a halogen atom, then form of R2NH. It is also called as a secondary amine. It is also called as a secondary amine. Primary amine treating with the alkyl halide, then removal of the hydrogen halide, then form of secondary amine. When secondary amine treating with the another alkyl halide group, then removal of hydrogen halide, then removal of hydrogen halide, then form of tertiary amines. Then form of tertiary amine. Tertiary means that the 3. Here is the 3 alkyl groups attached with the primary amine, attached with the nitrogen atom. That is also known as a secondary amine. Here is the 2 alkyl group bonding with the one nitrogen atom. Displacement of 2 hydrogen atom. Then it is also called as a secondary amine. Secondary amine. Here is the secondary amine react or treating with the alkyl halide, removal of hydrogen halide. Then here is the form of tertiary amine. Tertiary amine. Remaining another one. Then tertiary amine react or treating with the another alkyl halide group. Then here is the form of quaternary ammonium salt. Here is the quater means that the 4 alkyl group attached with the nitrogen atom. Then the salts consist the one cation and one anion. Cations means that the positive charge and anions means that the negative charge. Here is the nitrogen atom bonding with the 4 alkyl groups and one halogen atom. Then here is the form of quaternary ammonium salt. Quaternary ammonium salt. Here is the R4N plus X minus. It is also called as a quaternary ammonium salt. Quaternary ammonium salt. Next another one. Treatment of the ammonium salt with the strong bases to give with the free amine. Here is the primary amine. That is also known as a treatment of ammonium salt. Ammonium salt. Treatment of the ammonium salt Here is the R bond NH3 X. R bond NH3 X. Here is also known as a treatment of the ammonium salt. Treatment of the ammonium salt with the strong base. Like that, sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide. Here is the alkyl ammonium salt. Alkyl ammonium salt treating with the strong base. It is also called as a sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide act as a strong base. Then to give with the free amine. Free amine. R bond NH2. It is also called as a primary amine. Primary amine. In this reaction is also called as a ammonolysis of alkyl halide. Ammonolysis of alkyl halides. Next one, the reactivity of the halides or halogen or 7th group elements with amines follow the order. Amines follow with the order. Here the alkyl halide is greater than alkyl bromide, is greater than alkyl chloride. That is the reactivity of the halides with the amines. Halides with the amine. That is the following order. Alkyl halide is greater than alkyl bromide, is greater than alkyl chloride. That is also called as a order of reactivity of the halides with amines. Amines. That is also known as a order of the reactivity of the halides. Reactivity of the halides of amines. Remaining third reaction, reduction of the nitriles. Reduction of nitriles. Here is the R bond C triple bond N. Also it is also called as a RCN. Alkyl cyanide. Alkyl cyanide. It is also known as a nitrile function group. Nitrile function group. Alkyl cyanide are also called as a alkyl nitrile. Here is the nitriles are reduced. Here is the addition of hydrogen atom, then removal of oxygen atom. Here is the nitrile or alkyl cyanide. Alkyl cyanide. Cyanide is also called as a nitrile. Here is the nitriles are reduced to primary amine, treating with the lithium aluminum hydride. Lithium aluminum hydride or catalytic hydrogenation. Catalytic hydrogenation. Then here is the form of primary amine. Then here is the form of primary amine. Here is the RCN. It is also called as a alkyl cyanide. Okay. Here is the alkyl cyanide. It is right that R bond C, C triple bond N. Here is the nitrogen forming with the double bond and triple bond. Because of it exists the azide nature. So alkyl nitrile or alkyl cyanide. Alkyl cyanide or alkyl nitriles are reduced to primary amine. Reduced to primary amine by treating with the lithium aluminum hydride. Lithium aluminum hydride or catalytic hydrogenation. Catalytic hydrogenation. Then here is the form of primary amines. Here is the NH2 bonding with only one carbon atom. That is also called as a primary amine. Remaining the fourth reaction, reduction of amides. Reduction of amides. Here is the R bond C double bond O NH2, or it is right that RCONH2 or CONH2. It is also called as a amide. It is also called as amides. Amides are reduced to amine. Amides are reduced to amines by treating with the lithium aluminum hydride. Lithium aluminum hydride. Then here is the form of primary amine. Then is the form of primary amine. For example, RC double bond ONH2, it is also called as a amide function group. RCONH2 also called as a amide function group. Here is the amide function group reduced. Addition of hydrogen, the removal of oxygen atom in the presence of by the treating of lithium aluminum hydride catalyst. Then here is the form of primary amine. Then is the form of primary amine. That is also called as a reduction of amides. Reduction of amides. In this reaction, amides are reduced to amines. Amides are reduced to amines by treating with the lithium aluminum hydride, then form of primary amine, This reaction is also called as a reduction of amides, Next one, fifth reaction, Gravial Thalamide synthesis, Here is the fifth reaction also called as a Gravial Thalamide synthesis.